Welcome back to Leicester Down Under. Got some transfer news to get into, and we've also got what I think will be our starting 11. Bit of a match preview, but let's get into first what we all saw a long time coming. It's been announced. Cesar Casadei, we've seen him in the blue shirt, here on loan, another great signing. It is a loan, but young, good-looking, promising player. Really excited about this one. Seen the highlights, probably like most of all you have as well. Really good player. Looks aggressive defensively, as well as taking the board forward and taking a cracking shot at goal. Got the golden boot, and I believe it was the under-23s Italian league side, so promising young player. Can't wait to see how he gels with Enzo Maresca. It's a player he wanted. Both Italian, and going to be able to communicate, obviously, with him in Italian, which I think will be excellent for getting his point across and how he wants him to play and how he develops over the following season. We've also been hearing a lot about Daka potentially going to Everton. Glimpses of, good play from Daka. We saw in bits and pieces. He did sort of get a string of games last season, but for me, for what we paid, doesn't cut it. Really excited when we first signed him. Again, it was only highlights, but from what we saw of him at RB Salzburg, excuse me if I pronounced that wrong, was he looked like a machine. But hasn't quite cut it in the Premier League, and it's obvious he's not going to be in Enzo's plans. So let's get him going and get a fee and put that money towards this rebuild that we've been doing so well so far, touch wood. But I really like it. After what we went through with the start of last season, waiting till the very last second to get Wout Faes, who I do like, but letting Fofana and Schmeichel go at the last minute, not replacing him, was just really awful. But this is really positive. We're all feeling really good about the players we've got in. And I really like that Enzo's got what he wants. And he seems confident, and he's kept what he wanted to keep. Very obvious with Ricardo Pereira and being that inverted wing back and pushing up forward in the midfield and having more of a back three in what seems to be, for now, until Connor Cody comes back, is Wout Faes, Vestergaard and Doyle. But we'll get into what I think the starting 11 will be later. But really happy with the business so far. Quite obvious he wants to play from the back with Mads Hermansen, who I hope will be back this week against Cardiff. And also obvious, and even the assistant manager that we've got, I think it's who's a goalkeeper, of course. So really important how he wants to play and knows what he wants and has a vision, and I love that. So on we go. So transfers to come still, saying he wants 4 more players. Will we see another centre-back come in? I hope so, if we're not going to use Harry Suter. Still not sold on Vestergaard, but I guess not the worst option in the Championship, I hope. But sometimes he is very painful for me to watch, very slow. But Enzo clearly rates him for his ball distribution, which still to me can be questionable at times, but whatever. I think what the biggest question for me this week is, I'm quite confident. Yes, it's at home. Cardiff lost their last game, but we still need to play properly. We still need to progress, and with Enzo's system and how he wants to play with these new players coming in, it's still going to be a development stage. We still need to give him time, even though we've been successful, and hopefully it just keeps getting better and better. In particular, when this transfer window closes and we know who's going and who we've got, and it's like, right, we can move forward. Still, a bit of a stalemate for Timothy Castagna. Clearly doesn't want to be here. We didn't hold out for money with Madison or Barnes, so why play hardball with Castagna? If he wants to go, let's get him gone, get the money, move forward, keep the positive vibes at Leicester coming. What I want to talk about is Mavididi, when he got signed, went straight in. So one could assume that Cesar Casadei is going to be put straight in. Now, I'm not very good at the bells and whistles of the computer yet on the laptop. I am having issues, so I cannot put anything on the screen right now or any graphics. But if we're going to talk what I think is a starting 11, Mads is a keeper. As we have all been saying, is a back three. Wout Faes, Vestergaard and Doyle, with Ricardo being your right inverted ring back, pushing into the midfield and getting forward if possible. We're even seeing Faes making those long roving runs he always does, but We'll get into that later. But as for the midfield, we know we're going to have Winks, Keenan Dewsbury Hall, and I'm assuming Mavididi. What I want to know is, we're going to keep playing Ndidi kind of out of his position, you know, getting that right side of the pitch and attacking forward, or are we going to have Dennis Pratt? Because if we've got Kasadian and we're going to play, who I believe will be Kelechi as our striker starting and subbing Vardy around the 70-80 minute mark, are we going to see Pratt come straight in and be a starting 11, or are we going to see Ndidi, or am I just completely off? But for me, my starting 11: Mads Hermansen, Wout Faes, Yannick Vestergaard, Callum Doyle, Ricardo Pereira, Harry Winks, Keenan Dewsbury Hall, Dennis Pratt, Cesar Kasadi, Kelechi Iheanacho, and Mavididi. That will be my predicted starting 11, and I think that would be great. As for the subs, I don't know. Depends on how the game goes. But really excited about this game. I'm going with a score prediction of 3-0. Yes, clean sheets and plenty of goals. I'm thinking it's going to be absolutely bouncing, I would imagine, at the King Power, and I can't wait to watch it. Might do a watch along, not sure just yet. I think I just want to get my channel sorted out a bit better, but still wanted to put some content out because it's been a little while. But yeah, thank you if you watched, and if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. If not, I'm just happy that you watched it. And also, if you are watching this and you haven't watched it, make sure to tune in to Leicester Till I Die, Ant's Leicester fan channel, and Beyond the 90, and The Final Whistle. All great content, and especially thank you and a big shout out to Ant's Leicester fan channel, who has helped me a lot already, and I really appreciate you having on my channel, and hope to get some of you guys on my channel someday soon. Have a good one, and hope to talk to you all after the game with a win. See you later.